Alright everybody, here we are at a friend's house, and he has a Sapodilla tree. These are also known as Naseberry in the Caribbean, and in Asia they're called Chicos. And you want to say hello? How old is this tree?
Probably about 40 years old. 40
years. And do you know what variety it is?
No,
or was it here
really
when you got here, or did you plant it?
It was in the backyard, and I had it replanted here.
Wow. And it was much smaller, obviously, then.
Yeah, it was still about maybe 20 feet tall.
Yeah, look at this giant tree. And if those of you that don't know what a sapodilla is, here are some we just picked. And basically it tastes like brown sugar, and there's different varieties. Some of them are grindy, like this one I like, and some of them are more smoother, but they're delicious fruits, very sweet, and that's how you look. For those of you that never seen fruit trees, here's another fruit growing, and they're very hard, and you eat them when they get soft and they'll start to smell sweet, and they have a nice juicy sweet flavor. They're just really like brown sugar is the closest I could think to taste these. Now, you didn't like them, you used to not like them, and now you enjoy them.
Yeah, some of the neighbors, they like to make shakes out of them. So they put some milk in it, put it in the blender, and go for it.
And how often do strangers stop by and see the tree and ask you about these?
All the time. Yeah,
all the time.
I get people walking and stuff, and yeah.
In the old days, not as much. Right now,
there's more people stopping and checking it out. They stop and buy some from.
Yeah, so we're in South Florida. This is common here in South Florida, but it's an exotic fruit to the rest of the country. But you can see how high this tree is, and it's a great fruit. I have a couple of these trees on my property, but they're nowhere near as big as this, and they're still growing. When the fruit gets ripe, we'll show you what it looks like on the inside. And but you can look it up, Sapodilla. I'll post it below the video. And there's many varieties. I think this one's called a brown sugar variety because it's a little grindy. It's actually my favorite one. And there it is. And how it grows really fast, right?
Yes. Oh.
How often do you trim it back?
I probably, well, at least once a year. So I'll be trimming this back as soon as we pick the fruit off it.
And you don't have to give it any special water here in South Florida, right? It just takes care of itself.
Yep. Yes, sir.
Nice. Very good. Alright everybody, another great example of the trees here. Check out my other trees on my channel, and until then, have a great day.